What up guys, Slew this Mtg back with the deck. Today we're playing Izzet Control Paralysis. This deck does everything. Wait until we get in these games. But first, let's talk about some of the cards. This deck features Kitsa, Otterball Elite, and Stormcatch Mentor. We're a typo deck, so we get the power of Cavern of Souls, so look out for the control mirrors. We're taking those down. We're also playing powerful convoke cards like Stoke the Flames and Meeting of the Minds. Keep our hand full and the damage coming. Let's get in these games. Alright, seems like a solid hand. We got some interaction, counter spells. We got Kitsa there with the auto card draw spell. Looks like we're up against another Izzet deck. We might be doing something similar with Wren's Resolve. I think we just pass and hold up 3 steps ahead. That's a cool new card. Anytime he casts instant or sorcery, he goes to loot basically. We can take Torch's Tower, but we'll take the Saga and get a 1/1 Otter with Prowess. So draw some cards. We were hoping for a land there. We do find the land. Now we can play Ral next turn if we want to. Alright, he finally resolves the Talent Saga. We can slam Raw here. Get some Prowess triggers. We can just make another Otter. Down to 11. Shock takes out Raw. No, not quite. Brotherhood's End. Ooh, let's go sweep our board and Raw. Alright, we got the Mentor. And play Kitsa here. Draw some cards, pump up Mentor. Pretty powerful card. 1 red and 1 blue, 1/1 Prowess Haste that makes instants and sorceries cheaper. Alright, opponent's have 5. Looks like he's digging. He finds another Brotherhood's End. It's pretty good. We got flash creatures. We can get back a counter spell here. Hold that up. They do nothing. We flash in our Otters. Wren's Resolve, that's fine. And he gets the loot thanks to the Saga. He's probably gonna try to slam your brass here. Brass. He doesn't. So we slam out our flash creature. See if we can find an instant sorcery here. We do find the Saga. Get in for 2. Got 4 mana. Sure, he's going to impulse, digging. Should be pretty much game over. Don't really need to run out the Saga. He's going to play Urbrass, but we have to counter for him, and that should be a scoop. To make us play it out, maybe. Could have Torch the Tower, buy him another turn. Nope, takes metal 1, we shock him in that game. So, seems like he's drawing a lot of cards, so I'm going to try Jace. Touch Time Binder could be good. We could counter the Earbrass trigger and get rid of all of his abilities. Try something like that. Alright, we got lands, we got the Mentor, we got some interactions, some flash spells. Just go aggro here. So the impulse, sure. Alright, this will take out the Mentor. But we have a backup, or we can pass and play our Flash Otters. Hardest Talent again. Flash out our Otter. Gets hit with a shock, unfortunately. Draw our own shock. I want to hold up this 3 steps ahead in case he has Earbrass. Drawing a lot of cards. I'm going to flash out an Otter while he's tapped out. Meeting in the Minds, Storm Chaser Mentor. Pretty decent attack here. We can play 3 steps ahead thanks to the reduction from Stormcatch Mentor. And our Flash Otter out, we actually get to untap all of our creatures, which is pretty sweet, but it doesn't matter because he harassed the board. We got third Mentor. Brass. That's a bit rough. And he takes out. Okay. Nope. We respond with a shock. Save our Mentor. Another talent. Okay. Let's get our Otter down here. Can attack. Thanks to the first strike. Plays his own Mentor. He's gonna level up. Big attack here. We can trade the Otter for the Mentor, which is probably pretty good for us, and draw some cards. Plan here was the next time he triggers Brass, we can counter it with Tiebinder, but we're chaining spells together here. Doesn't seem like it's going to be necessary. Pretty big attack. Take him down to 5. Alright, he's gonna draw some cards, get some mana. We have so many instances and sorceries. Yeah, scoops it up. On to match 2. Seems like a solid hand. 3 lands. We can make a turn 1 Otter. We got a turn 2 play. We got our Flash Otter and draw a spell. Immediately takes out our Otter. That's unfortunate. The Simulacrum Synthesizer. Resolve one of those is going to be hard to deal with if they start going off for sure. Say Fire Bricks. I think that's okay. Just going to draw some cards, gain some life, and I'll lay down arms. We'll flash in our Otter, draw a card, discard a card before lay down arms resolves. Play another Otter. Get in for 4. Alright, Breaded Net. That's really annoying card. If you've ever played against it, you know what I'm talking about. See if we can get a 9 creature with the Thunder Trap Trainer. Get Meeting in the Minds, Torch Tower. Play our Mentor here. Think my Thoughts War. He blocks. We Torch Tower. Gets rid of the Golem. Now he's down to 1 card. It's a decent play here. And you actually see me on screen realizing that all of our stuff gets to be untapped. And now we can chain together all kinds of stuff. We get a Stoke the Flames. We can just hit him for 4. Now we have a 7/7 Otter. We'll take him down to -1. I'm the sideboarding here. I think Brotherhood's End's probably pretty good against them. The Tiebinders, the counter, the synthesizer triggers, which is really their entire game plan. Go down 1 round. I mean, we're kind of a control deck, so 4 lands. We got a negate, we got a flash creature, we have removal. Let's start off with our fast lands. Opponent has an equally unexciting start. Third land, we're starting to get into business here. We can start doing some things. Try to flash in Flood Caller. I guess that's a replacement for, I'll say Mind's Desire, but that's not right. Big blue draw spell that rotated out, but we can get in for 3 here. We got a negate up. So Demolition Field, a Reef, sure. It's always good practice to tap that for a mana, even though we took 1 point of damage. But opponent sees that, he's gonna go to the next main phase, so we don't have that extra mana available. We can negate here. Try to put up a good clock, but he has a second lay down arms. Alright, we got Stoke, we got Meeting. No reason to play those just yet. Still holding up a negate. Temporary lockdown. I thought about countering it, but we're not losing a whole lot anyway. Doesn't really seem worth it. We can just draw at the end step. And now we have a negate for Jace. Draw some cards here. Was hoping to hit a land. Didn't quite get there. Cryptic Coat. That card can take over the game. You see me realizing I don't have the mana for it. Mentor. And we can Brotherhood's End on the artifact. Get rid of that Cryptic Coat before it takes over the game. It is really a pretty powerful card. Alright. Now we're back to pretty much even. We can draw some cards here. Don't need to do anything. Got plenty of flash threats. Stoke the Flames. We'll take them down to 6. Fire up the Spire. On to the next game. Alright. Pretty hard mulligan here. Then we had to put down 3 cards. Put back 3 cards. Up against an Azorius deck. We got the Cavern of Souls. If we can draw this, it's not terrible. Draw some cards here. Really just want to hit my land drops. And we do get there. Eventually. He's going to kill Cavern. I'll take a mountain. Again, really just wanted to hit our land drops every turn, especially up against a control deck. Guess we can get rid of the Trapper. Alright, 10 block down. Nothing we can do about it, unfortunately. Couldn't even use Meeting of the Minds. There's another Mentor. It's not bad. Take them down to 17. They get the deuce. Teferi. That's not great. We need to deal with that. We can kill the, I think it's the Sphinx. Draw some cards here. Hit a land. Take out the Fairy. Starting to seem like we're doing okay here. Oh, we'll float a mana. It takes care of our Cavern. Definitely don't think I played this game to the best of my ability, and mulligan before was not good at all. See if we can find a non-creature spell here. Alright, we found a Saga. We can make an Otter and play into a board draft though. So he's going to counter the Saga. We can't answer that, unfortunately. He has the mana for it. He's going to draw off his Clue. And here comes the new card. This thing's a beast. 4 mana, gain life, and get creatures if you're behind. Alright, we play Ral. Maybe he can dig us out of this hole, even though we're technically ahead on 1 mana. But when you're playing against blue-white control and they have 4 or 5 cards in your hand, you always feel like you're losing. Can't quite kill the elk. Just gonna take it. See what we're finding. Another Stoke the Flames, so at least we can double stoke it next turn. The Fairy.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Just wanted to tap him out. Didn't want him playing anything else. Now we have to deal with that and the elk, so we can stoke and attack the Fairy. Double stoke the elk. It's really going to depend on any blocks. Not good for us, but at least we get to take out the elk here. He has no more lies. We'll counter no more lies. Alright, so now he's down to the Fairy and a fish. Another Sphinx. We got Stoke for Teferi. If we can take care of that last Sphinx, wouldn't be terrible, but he has a counterspell. Draw here. The Paralysis trigger. Attack. But he probably just chumps with a Sphinx. but we gotta try. Oh, I forget about the anchorage. But we have meeting, so we can make it a 5/5 and take out both there. Play a land, starting to look okay. Nope, get lost. Takes care of our mentor. Can make an otter here. Gonna get back Stoke the Flames. Don't need that. I don't know. Not exactly sure what we need. We're not in a great spot with the fairy on the battlefield. Sphinx is already at 3/3. Try to take out the fairy here. Can attack. We got meeting. We get a 4/4. Player land. We get another Row. Alright, but these Sphinxes are getting out of control. We're already down to 8. We got them at 11. Oh. Another one of the white elks. Ugh. So my thoughts were, let's max this out, see if we can chain together some instances of sorceries, but then we didn't quite make it that long. Alright, so bringing in the gates, taking out a shock. They're drawing a lot of cards. Hopefully Jace is good against them. We don't have to mulligan. That's always great. Cavern of Souls, and there goes the demolition field to destroy it. At least we get to play Blood Caller. Our 4th land. Attack here. Deuce. Sure. Demolition field. Kind of expected that. Get a mountain. Get a meeting here. Hopefully get ahead with card advantage. We got counter spells. We can play Kitsa here. So we'll draw with blue. Oh, there goes that elk. But we got a counter spell for it. Meeting in the Mines. Not terrible. We got 5 mana. Still don't really want to miss your land drops, but 5 mana is decent. Another elk. And unfortunately, we don't have a hard counter. So, has to resolve. We get some fish, gain some life. Yeah, I'm debating. I'm trying to see if there's any way I can kill it. Potentially, I think I could have flashed in Jace because I believe Valley gives non-creature spells flash. Not quite. I expend a lot of resources here to try to get rid of the elk, but he has to counterspell for Torch. We'll attack. He sacrifices his fish. Not looking too bad, especially if we can just play Jace and keep minusing on it. And then here comes the new Wrath. And he gets his card back. That is insane. Yeah, I'm a little torn here. Not really sure what to do. If I play Jace and minus on it, it's not that great because he's still a 2/5. One of my thoughts here is he's going to draw cards. I'm going to play Jace, see if it resolves. I'm trying to mill him for 30 and then hang on long enough to mill him out. So immediately play Jace, ult him. Down to 12. That's pretty decent. I really just want, like I said, mill him and stall until he runs out of cards. So we'll mill him for 30, 2 turns, down to 11 cards. Unfortunately, he has quite a lot of creatures, more than I realized. And I just don't have enough blockers here. Well, it looks like I might have enough blockers. I have a feeling with a hand like that, he's got multiple removal spells. There we go. Just a full deck list. This deck is really powerful, highly impressed with it. It's not easy to play, but I think it might be one of the better decks to come out of Bloom Burrow. I think it might be tier 1 status, only time will tell. Full deck list down below. Like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.